In a small, humble hut near a dense forest lived a poor woodcutter. Every day, he would go to the forest to chop wood, earning just enough to survive. The forest was peaceful, with tall trees swaying gently in the breeze, and a clear river running through it. One day, as the woodcutter was chopping wood near the riverbank, something terrible happened. His old, rusty iron axe slipped from his hands and splashed into the river. His heart sank as he watched his only tool disappear into the water. Without it, he couldn't earn a living. Sad and worried, the woodcutter sat down by the river, wondering what to do. Just as he was lost in his thoughts, the water began to ripple, and from the river emerged a glowing, magical spirit. The spirit had a kind, gentle face and spoke softly to the woodcutter, asking why he looked so sad. The woodcutter explained his plight, telling the spirit about his lost axe. The spirit nodded and disappeared into the water. Moments later, it emerged with a beautiful golden axe that shone brightly in the sunlight. The spirit offered the golden axe to the woodcutter, but he shook his head and said, "No, that's not mine." The spirit dove into the river again and returned with a shiny silver axe. Once again, the woodcutter shook his head. "No, that's not mine either," he said honestly. For the third time, the spirit went into the river and brought up the woodcutter's old, rusty iron axe. The woodcutter smiled with relief and happiness. "Yes, that's mine," he said gratefully. Impressed by the woodcutter's honesty, the spirit rewarded him with not just his iron axe, but the golden and silver axes too. Overjoyed, the woodcutter thanked the spirit and went home carrying all three axes. From that day on, his life changed for the better. His honesty brought him more than he had ever hoped for, and he lived a happy, contented life. Moral of the story: honesty is always rewarded. Staying true to yourself, even in difficult times, brings blessings you never expected.